I would say if we can, basically, I guess to keep it simple, if we can create saw body down candles here and body above the opening price of that with like, some type of light bulb volume and like gaps. Yeah, I would take a long around here. Yeah, man, this is an A rating long, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna take this on a few funded accounts. Again, done for the week on my mains, but yeah, I'll take a stab at this with you guys, okay? Anyway, stop loss is gonna go below here. That created the light bulb expansion. Yeah, this looks pretty textbook, guys. So yeah, this should pan out. We just have so many clean draws to the upside. So yeah, it just looks really, really clean right now. Pretty good expansion there from our entry, guys. Overall, like I never expect like targets to be shot right up to after I enter. I mean, it's not really realistic, but should see some speed through here with majority low resistance. Because the only way I would cut my stop loss in half, guys, is if we get like a huge Thanos candle with good volume above all these highs up here. And so at that point, I would do something like this. We also have hourly gap resting above. So if you guys watch my review, typically when we have unfilled hourly gaps above us with like stacked highs inside of it, that typically gives me more conviction. All right, guys, nice 30-second Thanos there. Okay, we got a set of multiple gaps in the direction of that 930 draw. Right there. Again, I will cut my stop in half once we get huge volume above these highs. And then look to take profit at the 830 highs. And I'm also going to trail my runners from yesterday's trade on my live account to this low right here, guys, okay? Now, the key here, guys, is just like any other trade, you got to let it breathe. And you can't be in a scarcity mindset, okay? Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I got to call BS on this drop down. So far, it's just a natural retrace inside of a short-term bullish range we established. And we're working on the upper end body of this down candle, and we just fell very, very shy of that 930 opening price. So yeah, I gotta call BS on that, guys. All right, redelivered that 5-minute gap. Now remember, my stop loss is down here for a reason. So if we were to come down and completely close to this 5-minute gap with speed, that would invalidate my idea and take my stop loss. But anything outside of that, it's just a natural retrace. That's how I place my stop loss, guys, based on structure and not P&L. That is how I'm able to actually catch so many good winning trades with you guys, especially in this trendy market, okay? A lot of people will even take losses longing the same longs we're taking, but they'll get stopped out because they're suffocating their trades with way too tight of stop losses, okay? So the way you want to anchor your stops is based on structure, okay? What is a natural retrace versus what is not a natural retrace? Like, think about it. If we retrace the whole way down to my stop loss, back down to these lows, is that a natural retrace in a short-term bullish market? Obviously not. No. So if I know it's not a natural retrace at that point and it's out of the ordinary, that's why I have my stop loss order there in the first place, to get me out of the trade and cut my loser. So everything outside of this stop out here, while I'm watching this chart, is a natural retrace. Okay, does that make sense, guys? 930 high pumped, guys. We love to see it, man. So yeah, stop is going to be trailed below the swing low, guys. Absolutely no reason we should dump below this low. So now risk is reduced to just a 20-point stop loss, guys. All right, now. All right, anyway, let's see what we're working with here. All right, did not get follow through there. I don't like that, but I'm not going to move anything. I'm just going to hold. So NQ is really making us work for this full take profit, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to trail my stop below this 15-minute gap now because there's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't just pump to the target now after we just created a little subtle Model 4 continuation there, okay? Again, I'm going to be fully out on my fundeds, guys, but please, I beg that you will hold at least one contract runner to all-time highs, okay? At least a few runners. You know, pay yourself very nicely here, but, you know, milk out a runner or two. We're literally just one little small John Cena candle away, guys. Come on, give me my extra $1,000 in the week, man. There we go. Boom. Hell yeah, guys. My strategy and system does not work, man. I am a scammer, and you guys just witnessed that live in 4K. Yeah, man, great winning trade. Again, guys, I'm only fully out here on my funded. I like to stay true to the consistency rules, but yeah, man, hold a few runners to all-time high, please. Please do, okay?